What the heck? Okay. Well. Welcome, everybody. Why am I not in this as well? I'm plugged in. You're plugged in many ways, perro. But in this rap shit, still got a little tiny bit to go. Nah, shout out to Motive in the chat. Shout out to Clumsy. Shout out to P-Town. Shout out to Digit Chaser. Walk Down. Shout out to everyone in here. This is our first ever episode of Plugged In. And the purpose of this podcast, this informational series, is to help young, aspiring rappers, newcomers, OGs, or whoever to figure out what they need to do, how they need to do it, why they need to do it to the best of their abilities.
Yes, sir.
And so I brought in former manager of the year, and I say former because he does no longer want to be referred to as a manager, considering he is also a label owner
with Sony Music.
The esteemed and accomplished Big Ocho.
What the fuck was it? I thought it was gonna be your version of Plug Talk. Tell me why when you sent me that shit, I kind of got that vibe too, though. I was like, whoa, kind of is like that.
Yeah, fool, no.
How much do I gotta pay to play my song? We could do all that.
We're not doing that right now. The music review is not today. I mean, maybe it should be, but it's not right now.
If someone wants to do that, they can run it.
Lie, sign me, Ocho. Big Clumsy said sign him.
It's coming, pa. It's coming.
How many artists do you have right now that are up?
At my joint venture with Sony, I got 4 artists signed over there. And then I distribute for like over 400 artists.
It's a lot of human beings. Who are your biggest artists right now?
Heem Beezy, Drex the Joint, Rowdy Rax, 5-Star DJ. I got a bunch of artists, bro. I hate when people do this because I have so many.
I think you have so many that you're not even mentioning.
A lot of them.
You've also helped G Money go up, G Money DT go up,
King Most Wanted, DMB Gotti, Trill Ryan, Girls Love Dev.
Girls Love Dev is
MCM
pretty popular.
Raymond.
MCM Raymond is very popular. Before we go any further,
I discovered a lot of artists. I think I was the first artist to tap in with 310 Baby when he first. Now the song's fucking ridiculous. I gave him some real cold advice right when he had the song going up. I feel like I gave him a good advice where it kind of. I'm not saying I made him successful, but like he made some good moves. I can't even lie. Rambo, I was super close with him early in his career. I like discovered him for sure.
Shout out to Rambo.
Yeah.
Before we begin, I'd like to give a shout out to my sponsors. You already know. Shout out to Cookies. Here, pal. I'm not gonna give you one of these every single time.
Bless you. Shouts out to Cookies though. How the fuck you open this shit? They be making this shit kid proof.
I have severe allergies. You don't need scissors. You're the only fool I've ever seen need scissors, fool.
You trying to say, bro?
Let me find out you're not even used to opening your own packages no more. You just like.
Oh look, you need scissors, bro.
You don't.
There's not even like a bro. They make this shit kid proof, so you can't
tear it. Oh shit! The allergy slapping, fellas.
All right, let's get to this shit so people don't get bored.
Nah, shout out to Cookies.
Shout out to Cookies.
Do you need any honey packs or what?
Nah.
No, well, I mean, you're definitely not gonna take one right now. Sick ass fool.
No, I know. I'm saying I just don't need them.
Let me find out you're trying to sign.
Ever since I've been working out, when you work out, you don't need a honey pack.
Let me find out that. What's the process of? Actually, let's just start in the beginning. So look. What's going to take place is this. We're going to start you from the very beginning. This fool's obviously an accomplished label owner. I have a few million views as a rapper. I've shot over 2,000 music videos. And obviously, you guys see me up here providing clout to numerous artists weekly, going viral daily. Welcome to the rap game, motherfuckers. So basically, this podcast is for us to give you fools good game, like I said. No gatekeeping, no bullshit. Just real advice for you rap fools
Free
trying
game.
to make it.
You will not find this type of content anywhere.
No.
You
Fools,
follow my steps. I'm not saying you're gonna be fucking top 3, but you're gonna have labels calling.
look, what are some of the main issues for new rappers? What are issues new rappers face?
I feel like a lot of rappers be like, I don't got money to shoot a video, and they just don't really move because they feel like they don't got the funds for it.
So the first thing is, let's say you haven't even gone to the studio, but you've already begun writing your raps. You're using YouTube beats or commercial beats. Who cares? You haven't gone to the studio yet. This fool just said you're broke. That's fine. A perfect example, would you say, is maybe I'm gonna say Coyote, and I say that because their cell phone videos of them just rapping into the camera with a well-decorated background for free at their home, in a car, whatever, are very well put together.
Exactly. Like even studio time, they got Band Lab and all this shit now. Like Beezy, he literally blew up off all his songs being from his phone and his iPhone earphones. So it's just like no excuses out here. Like from that to just everything, bro. Like
So then real quick, so that way we could break this shit down to like an absolute to the dirt. What are some free phone studios? BandLab.
Yeah, BandLab.
Well, it's not
that's
even
the one.
complicated.
That's the one right there.
BandLab.
With
Is it
some
free?
iPhone earphones, I think it's free. Yeah, it is free.
And you could input your beat. You're going to put the beat into your headphone, whether it's an AirPod or a wired headphone. No one gives a shit about that.
Yeah.
Assuming you're broke, don't spend your money on AirPods. Just use your wired joints for $10.
I think the wired ones are the best ones because it got that mic like right here.
Oh, that makes absolute sense.
You just kind of rap into the mic that's by you feel me?
And boom.
And it's over with. And then it's like me, I found a lot of my artists off of like sitting in the car, freestyle videos, homies behind them, freestyle videos off the iPhone. Like there's so much shit you could do to blow up just from the crib or your area. You feel me? Like you don't got to spend money like that no more. Like super easy. People are turning themselves up from their room.
Straight up.
Like it's wild, bro.
So what's another issue that these rappers face aside from being broke when they're first trying to start out? Even aside from just starting out, what's just another issue that failing rappers face?
Consistency. I feel like they'll drop that one shit, be hurt because it didn't blow up, and just stop. Like that shit.
And then start again like in 3 months.
Yeah, and it's like
because they like rapping type shit.
Exactly. And it's like you can't do that just because that one song didn't go up. It might go up next year. You can't really put a limit. Oh, it didn't blow up in a month or two. I'm gonna stop.
Yeah, what's old to you is brand new to us when it slaps us, whenever that may be.
Exactly. Like you could blow up a song that's years old. That artist ATM Danny.
Shout out to ATM Danny.
Yeah, like when I was trying to sign him, he was like the song that was going up that made me want to sign him. He's like, bro, I dropped that shit like a year and a half ago. I just happened to do a content piece to it and it blew it up. And I was like, what the fuck? I really went to go look and it was like a year or two old song. I was like, damn, that shit is true. Like,
and no one's really tripping if you rework a record.
I thought that shit was brand new. No one's looking at the date.
Is it only we are type shit?
Yeah.
Is it safe to say that you have artists and songs that didn't hit initially and you just kept pushing and kept pushing and kept pushing?
Yeah, I've seen it hella times, bro. There's a lot of art. I literally watch this shit and I study it even with my art, like the people who are my artists. Zoe Sama, I watched him with the fucking Underrated song. He just kept pushing and pushing and pushing and then it just cracked. Lambo 4 with he has a song called Self Esteem. That shit
crazy.
Did crazy numbers, bro. He just kept pushing it every day. It would get like the shit a lot of these artists think that it's annoying on a daily basis. Like you gotta be annoying, bro. That's how the radio is. That's why you always hear people like.
That's how come you memorize a song, because they're shoving it down your throat every hour on the hour.
Make them keep hearing that shit where that shit's in their head, and you feel me? Like, yeah, for sure.
Now, what if said rapper has 50 followers?
It's early. It's just super early. You got to keep pushing. It's like if you have 50 followers, that means you're just starting up. Bro, I'm telling you, I signed my artists. I've signed artists 1,000, 2,000 followers. We just get consistent and we keep going for those. You got to be aiming for viral moments, bro. Like you have to, anytime you see some crazy shit happening within your neighborhood or wherever you're at, you're like, I can make a video out of this. Let me just
Boom.
start rapping while all this shit's going on behind me. Like
Facts.
it's just all about shit like that.
The other night when we got detained during that rap thing, Lefty Gunplay and P Face
Shot
shot
a
a video on the corner with DJ Flip. On the
Perfect.
corner. Randomly. Had I not been on the other side of the block, because they shipped us wherever they shipped us when
Yeah.
they toughed us up. Everyone on this side ended up being in that video. Because I was over there, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But that just goes to show, like,
Those
making
type
the
of
best.
videos where you just do them right there, like watch how that gets 1 million views. Those just like in the moment type things.
What and that's very, like, yeah, consistency, like you said, consistency is super key. Like, you could milk it. Like, I have an artist that I'm about to start helping move with her marketing, right? And she has a song that's already out. I think based on the topic that it is, it's like very niche, whatever. That it could go. Put a couple of ads behind it. Again, we realize you're broke, but what I'm telling you is like, she has a music video for it. I'm gonna make her reshoot content for it, 2 to 3 different, for the first verse, for the hook, for the second verse, so that way at least she has 3 pieces of content to the same song. We're gonna rub it in as
And
best
it's
as
good
possible.
to do different pieces of the song, because let's say you do 3 and then one of them goes. Now you just go hella in on the content to that one part. So you kind of just, because I've been noticing that I'm like, damn, I think I picked the wrong part. So you kind of want to do everything to kind of see what
And
they
that's
like.
funny that you say that, because sometimes when I do the reels for the mic drops or the reels for a music review or whatever, I'm not gonna start it from the beginning of the song, number one, because no one's trying to hear the beat. We're trying to hear these fuckers rap.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to find the best little segment of the bar, so when they see that, they're like, oh shit, regardless of if the other bars are good or bad, I'm trying to find the best segment. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So be smart with what you guys are putting out. You guys do not have to be rich to do it. You know what I'm saying? That cell phone video might
Bro,
really, really take you.
I'm telling you, people like don't even know I was staying at Airbnbs with my fucking artists, hotels, like no money, but we were just so consistent that we knew like this shit's gonna work. You know what I mean? That's why I fuck with the 16th management kid. Like I literally see like young Ocho, the way he's just trooping with his artists, coming out to LA every weekend. They telling me they sleep in hotels, Airbnbs, but I know that, you feel me, Tommy and his artist Demon, I know for a fact they're gonna blow just off of how they're working. You know what I mean? So I'm like,
Yeah, Tommy and Demon are definitely gonna go up.
and it's just because of how obviously they can rap, but it's how consistent they're coming.
And shout out to C from 16th Letter Management.
Okay.
Doing great. Ocho Tap in, Chino Heem. He's pretty good. Chino Heem is pretty good. Where were we? So consistency. Oh yeah, and that's not just for new rappers. This is for seasoned rappers right now too. Like, if you fools feel like you're stagnant, just start dropping more content with visuals. No one really wants to see a cover like that. That's like just like a space saver. People want to film yourself rapping. Geez, like, trust me, it's $20 for a fucking cell phone freaking tripod.
I remember last time when I was here, when we had that little viral clip, there was a lot of people in the comments.
This
like,
shit's gonna go crazy. This is episode 1. You'll see. I already know.
There were people in the comments like, because I was saying how to do the short content, vertical clips.
Well, these are people that are stuck in the past that are refusing. These are people saying, no, what about the high quality music video still? Of course the high quality music video is still fire. We're not talking to you with fucking a $10,000 budget per video. We're talking to Genesis. We're talking to Chino Heem, et cetera, to the Doughboys right there from SGV. Like, dog, be consistent with the drops, and the easiest thing for you to do is reels and TikToks and shorts.
And it's really because that's what's in right now. Why go against anything that's going in, like that's moving right now? Obviously, eventually it's gonna change, and you got to switch it up. But that's what's in right now to blow up. Why not just do that to make your life easier? I feel like when people are like doing the opposite, it's like you're just making life harder for yourself. Yeah, he said Elijah Scott, man, bro, I'm telling you, he makes my job easy the way he's so consistent every day. Like, bro, I don't got to tell that dude shit. He's dropping 3 reels on TikTok and 3 reels on Instagram
A day. That was outmatching my hustle right now.
That shit trips me out, bro.
On IG, I drop a lot, but I have zero game on TikTok.
Bro, I'm talking about this dude will jump out on the side of the freeway, set his shit up, and do it. And then just put it all away and go. We'll shoot a music video. He'll be like, hey, I'm going to just do my reels real quick. He'll kind of use the music video spot and just like set up the mic.
As a background, yeah.
It's crazy, bro.
Not like the way you guys shot the video, but like the shit's just back
exactly,
there.
Yeah. It's wild.
Right. What do you say for people that have like what's another crazy thing that these guys face? What about poor music quality?
Yeah, it's pretty bad. I used to be on that. I used to like not give a fuck. But you do got to get that shit mixed and mastered. Or just fuck with a good engineer at the point where when you go to the studio, when you're like that first shit that he sends back, if you have a good engineer, it's low-key droppable.
What about on BandLab? Is BandLab EQing your shit for you?
Nah, you got to learn. You have like it will, but you got to learn that shit.
But like it's easy. It's all drag and drop knobs.
Bro, Beezy could have that shit fucking sounding like
perfect.
Like we were in a fucking $1 million stew. Look at F Nasty talking shit, bro.
F Nasty, where's F Nasty?
The latest
this fool
one.
Ocho is chafa. Ha ha ha. We're not gonna talk about F Nasty and all the wonderful things that has happened for him today.
F Nasty sitting on a banger.
F Nasty sucks at Grand Theft Auto.
He runs a whole world in there. That shit's crazy. I literally sit there and watch this shit on TikTok. That shit is cold.
What's another thing? Genesis saying is be creative. Being creative doesn't mean standing on a rooftop singing about broads. I would suggest to Genesis that he needs to have a girl in every single video.
Yeah, he needs to be that dude. Like,
I don't care if they're big, small, if they're ugly, just have them face away and just let their nice long hair show. I don't give a shit. Respectfully. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. What else? What else do we got for these wonderful gentlemen? How do you feel about like what about lack of direction? Like fools not having goals, not knowing what they're trying to do with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like the artists that be having me like hot, there's a lot of artists that just be like, I suck. This is it. Like, you can't have that mentality, bro. You have to really you have to believe in yourself, bro. If you believe in yourself, it's gonna make everybody else believe in themselves for real.
No, yeah, rapping is definitely not a game for you to have low self-esteem. But what I'm trying to say is fools that lack direction, like they want to rap, but they don't know what to do. Like, they don't know where to go. So like we're saying, first things first is if you don't got bread, get BandLab so you can rap on your phone. If you do got a little bit of bread, go look at your favorite rappers and see where these fools are recording. These fools are also trying to save bread. They're not trying to fucking spend $1 million an hour. There's studio blocks. Studios offer what, like $200 blocks for like 8 hours or something like that?
Yeah.
Or price has gone up in inflation. I don't know. Last time I checked, it was like $200 for 8 hours. That was a long time ago, though.
Yeah, no, there's some good ones. You could get like 200 for 12 hours.
You could go to Neighborhood Watch and get hooked up. Or you could go
It's expensive though, bro. I'm not gonna lie, because I'm talking about the studio by itself.
That's not including the engineer.
Yeah, then you got to pay the engineer
What's
30.
the average price per hour for a studio with an engineer? $50 an hour, without getting the block.
Well, I always do it separate because I have my own engineer. So I
guess it's different for you. I would say if someone told you $100 for you to go in, hopefully you don't take forever to make your song, and maybe give it a good mix, $100 a straight, or what? Or is that too much?
Right now, if you're barely starting, I would try to just fuck with a good engineer that's doing it from the crib and just
I respect that,
and just do it like that. Honestly. find a good engineer. He said, "Oh, Chonai, how you feel about IE rappers?" That's what I started with, bro. I think the IE's on the come up.
I Pac Joku, I think is gonna be at least viral famous more than what he is.
Yeah.
Every single piece of content that Pac Joku drops is fire.
Nah, he got the content down. He turned himself up. That's what I'm saying. Like you could turn yourself up right now. Like it's crazy. A lot of this shit is on the artist himself. Cause like once they turn themselves up, then someone could come take them to the next level. But you really gotta initially turn yourself up.
I think it's safe to say that this fool Pac Joku, for instance, he's Indonesian. That fool is appealing to his Latino demographic to the maximum extent possible. Chinga la migra. I got a bitch and she loves on my pipa or whatever the hell he says. Whatever he says, you get what I'm saying though.
Yeah.
You heard it, right? Dog, that's crazy. I don't know how much you care about that shit, but I think that shit's crazy to me.
Nah, it is.
The views on that shit are dramatic.
He's good, bro. He's good. That song with 03, I seen that shit. That shit sounds hard.
Who's another perfect example
of what?
Someone that's going up crazy with just like pieces of content. Because I don't know how well his music video is doing on YouTube, but I'm telling you right now, on IG and TikTok, he's up.
I'm trying to think who's going crazy with the content right now.
I would say
where it's really working out.
I would say Coyote with their IG reels.
Yeah, they're going crazy.
Nasty work.
They're like honestly what you want to aim for. They're going crazy with the content.
And they're really, really being super creative with it.
Really killing it. That's consistent with the content right now. All I know is I'll just be honest with myself. My artist Rowdy fucking his profile visits got to like 500,000, and that's kind of low for us. You feel me? So we were like, what the fuck? We went in on Reels for the last 2 months. His shit's at 2.5 mil right now.
Who and who?
Rowdy's profile visits.
Oh, that's
just
dope.
off of going in on the reels, bro. Like, you feel me? Like, and it's crazy. One of the reels we posted 2 months ago just started going viral 2 days ago. So it's like I said, it's like it'll take some time to hit the algorithm. You gotta wait. You can't just delete a video if it don't go up.
Nah,
it might go up in like a month or two. You never know.
Secretly,
it's weird.
What else do we got for these wonderful individuals? So we talked a little bit about social media strategies with releasing multiple pieces of content for one track type thing. We talked about fools like getting their poor music quality together if that's what they indeed got. We talked about them making the best of their situations if they're broke by trying to get BandLab and things like that. What else do you want to...
I recommend teaming up with a producer that fucking really like you know what I mean? Teaming up with a producer and then like spending hella time with them and really only using that producer because you guys will build a sound together and that shit will be powerful.
Building a sound together is pretty critical.
Like fucking this dude F Nasty talking mad shit, but he teamed up with Sin Slap. I feel like they created something crazy. Back in the days I had King and MCM like locked in and they were just producing hit after. You want to keep everything in house too, because
I feel like another good example, like what you're saying, keeping it in house too is pretty critical.
Yeah.
A good example of that is like Drummer and G in their beginning stages.
Yeah,
that was a very particular. The AK-47 boy sound was a very particular sound at that point.
Who was cooking all their beats at the time?
Drummer and other people, but mostly Drummer has like their main songs, if I'm not mistaken. And he was featured on some of the records that went crazy too, you know what I mean? So that was a very particular. That's just talk. We're just saying lock in with a producer and let the magic happen. This fool's a snow.
He just said fuck Sin Slap like that's his main producer. He's stupid.
Dang. Eyekon a IE hater for real. Dick, I just said Pac Joku who literally made the song IE. You know who shot all of Doughboy 909's first videos, don't you? All 30 of them.
Yeah?
Yeah. All his first videos when he got out, even longer than that. All his biggest viewed videos, 80% of them. Who cares? Anyways, point is, Elijah Scott.
I just shouted you out, bro.
Icons, I need you to plug me up with Neon.
Hey, Nasty, I got you, homie.
I need you to pull up over here, perro. And then we could talk about it. Till then... Yeah. What does every rapper need to know before they drop their first track? I have a gang of stupid shit I wanted to say.
It's just like, honestly, just drop that shit. The thinking too much is what really fucks everybody over.
Literally, let that shit fly. If
It's
you,
like you sitting on heat.
I have a gang of podcasts, but I'm not seeing them because
No,
I'm
I'm saying
overthinking it.
music, homie.
Oh, me? Oh, nah. That one, yeah, that's a
Thinking too
freestyle.
much.
That's a freestyle. I'm not even thinking about it. That's like I'm sitting there. I'm not even thinking about that shit, baby. It's light work to me,
This
man.
dude said to get a job.
Dang.
When we get a new Rascal 4800 ASAP, he got a song with Rowdy, song with Drex.
That's another good example. Rascal came out of nowhere with a video, paid for promo, got the promo, got attention, got locked in, got a gang of fire looks at once, and now look, he's about to go crazy.
Nah, he's on the way for real. But yeah, we're gonna flood, bro. We got so much music. He's another one that just his notes are just full of songs, bro.
Mhm.
So I just play him a beat and then he'll just go add one of the notes to the song and it takes like 15 minutes. So we're knocking out like fucking 5 songs in 2-3 hours. It's like
That's tight that they're structured. He's able to fit the syllables to the shit.
honestly, all he's missing is hooks, but people don't know. They'll be like when people are just gassing in their notes and there's no hook, you could really find something in the verse and make it a hook.
Make it your hottest 4 bars in your
The
raps
most catchy
is the hook.
4 bars in there, you make
Shit.
that the hook right there and it's over with. Now it's like you add that, you feel me, maybe like 2-3 hooks to the song and it's over.
What would you say are some common mistakes rappers make, whether they're new or old?
Wait, say it again.
Some common mistakes rappers make aside from overthinking.
Like I said, just forgetting about a song because it doesn't go up the first month. Fucking what else, bro? Fucking
So basically, don't sleep on your content. You make it, drop it, keep it moving. We are no longer in an album era. I don't care about hearing 3 verses.
No rollouts. That's what I think is crazy. I think a lot of artists don't even know what the fuck a rollout is.
Okay, but how long does the rollout have to be though? A couple days, a couple weeks, a couple months. This is for a song, you're saying.
If you're about to drop a song, I would say start rolling it out like 2 weeks before.
2 whole ass weeks, and how do you do that in your opinion?
You'll start so what I do is like you'll go do a vertical clip.
Okay.
Fucking cameraman shoots it back. You'll go on TikTok, post it. You'll start a new sound. It'll be like once you post that video with the song,
It's a sound.
It's a sound. So now influencers could go in under it. You could keep building the sound until the song drops. So what you do is you'll rename the sound, the song title.
So instead of it being Ocho's original content, you rename it to
the song title.
Ocho
You're only able
Loves
to change it
Eyekon.
once.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
you
yeah.
just change it to that, build the sound up, and even on Instagram, start
And by building the sound up, what does that mean exactly?
like you gotta post every time under that same sound.
Oh, so you yourself are gonna exhaust the sound.
Yeah, you're gonna go stupid. You wanna go dumb under that sound and have other people start going dumb under that sound.
Yeah. Because you can only post the same shit
Because
so many
once you
times.
get a sound going way before the song drops, it's like people are like, "Where the fuck is this song?" And then you just start commenting back to people, interacting with the fans, and being like, "This is actually dropping next Friday. This dropping next." So now everybody's like, "Damn, next Friday, next Friday." You could even start promoting the pre-save link where everyone's pre-saving that link. So
That
once it
definitely
drops,
helps.
boom, like you know what I mean? It's just you gotta build a whole rollout. Do a fucking the car freestyle videos are legendary, bro. Them shits go viral. Like
Some of
that's
them.
a cheat code right there. I found Drex off of a freestyle outside of apartments with his homie. Like the shit you could make yourself blow up, bro. For real, for real.
Another thing that I would say to you rapper ass fools that may not be going to the studio every day or dropping content every day, write. You're not going to get better by not writing. You're not going to get better at rapping by not freestyling if that's what your ass wants to do. You have to practice. Read a book. You have to like practice words. Like words need to be coming and going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like this fool already said, don't wait to be perfect. Drop content. He said, look for viral moments around you to rap in front of, or even just funny things to build your social media. Like me seeing the midget girl on the corner the other day. that shit went kind of viral. You know what I'm saying? It has nothing to do with any content that we pump out.
How many people in this chat know about what midget he's talking about? I want
Free
to know.
Diablo shot's a little tricky. I'm anti clout chasing. Like, don't like diss your
Let me let
favorite.
the homie in real quick.
Like, you don't gotta diss your favorite rapper. You know what I'm saying? Do you agree or disagree?
What are you talking about?
Or no, just crash out and diss everybody.
Yo, right here. Just come in and sit down.
My bad. Hold up. We're gonna wait for this wonderful buckaroo.
Back. Hey, you don't got scissors?
Fool, stop it already. Rip that shit like a grown ass man.
You rip it. Let me see. Let me see you right here struggling.
I'm trying to find.
Look at you.
I'm trying to find the little. I see fools rip this shit every day. Oh, here it is. Dumbass.
Ah.
Aye. Here, fool. Throw all your own trash, brother. So what? What do you think about clout chasing, dissing rappers and things like that to try to go up? Thoughts?
Wait, say that again? Nah. You don't want to be beefing with everybody. It's all about relationships.
Bad news, Bear. What do you have in the bag, brother? Over here carrying this big ass bag.
The Drake.
Fool, we do not have any things like that around here.
I'll fuck around. It's good, brother.
Bad news.
So I diss everybody. On some hood shit, I guess, but like, nah, you don't want to be fucking beefing with everybody. Damn, I made that shit smoky, so.
It's because you don't care, fool. You're highly inconsiderate. Yeah, I would not do the clout chasing route. I mean, if you're already famous and you got an action with a gang of fools that you don't like, and I guess let it rip. But we already told you guys about recording on your cell phone to save bread. What else? What else? We have already told you how to encourage other people to like start listening to your music.
Is this shit listening to us and writing it down?
No. You need to relax. You're such an amateur, fool. What's cracking with you? You're high? Are you high?
No, because everything we just said was right. That shit was crazy.
It's because we're professionals.
Oh, okay. That's crazy. I wasn't reading that.
This fool's right here watching over my notes, thinking like, damn, is this shit writing down? No, fool. We're on point.
That's cold.
My notes are fire.
I don't peace treat. They got me weak.
Boss Gang 21. Another thing. Let's say you know how to rap very, very, very well. Boss Gang, I believe, thinks he raps very well. How important is the overall package as far as looks and?
It's major. Like, this shit is not about just fucking rapping. Like, I know so many rappers that are way better than a lot of people that really won't go nowhere. And it's literally because they don't want to learn internet. They don't want to learn how to work their social media. They don't fucking want to go do no reels. They don't want to make a TikTok. They're too cool for TikTok. They don't want to post on TikTok because it automatically it puts them in a dancing category when you don't have to fucking dance on
no one's
TikTok.
asking you to go on TikTok and dance.
You don't. There's this one artist named Pay Gotti. I think that's his name.
I think I heard of that guy.
He's like consistent with the content. He ain't fucking dancing. He's literally just doing content to his rap shit, and that shit's blowing up. It's just,
that's awesome.
It's like you said, a whole package. It's not, oh my God, I could rap. Why am I not going viral? I'm better than all these fools. And it's like,
bro,
it's not that, bro.
Because there's a lot of talented rappers that are not on their marketing or their consistency or anything, and they're mad that they're not as popular as Lefty, who some people in the comments say is not that good sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But who's viral as shit.
He knows what to say on those fucking interviews where everybody's gonna be posting that shit.
So I mean, F Nasty, don't worry, F Nasty. We're gonna keep.
Bro, F Nasty acts like he can't just call me, bro. Like, what the fuck?
Eyekon, are you going to the Who Wanna Smoke concert with OGZ and Drex and him?
You are.
Maybe. F Nasty, I fuck with your music. Why you beefing with Ocho?
Well, we are not beefing, bro. I will fucking beat that dude up.
Damn.
That's my boy, bro. We're gonna throw on the gloves.
Who are some up and coming rappers right now that you would like to give a little shout out to because they're executing everything we're talking about right now? Tommy Guns and Demon.
Yeah, they're going up, bro. They know what to say. They know
They came out of nowhere. Came out of nowhere.
Got a song with Pay Gotti on the way. That's a good move, bro. That's a good artist.
Who else is another rapper that's doing really well? That's just going up.
I think one of the hottest artists right now coming out the West Coast is EBK Jabo for sure. But
that's a very.
But you're saying something like up and coming out here.
Super up and coming out here for our specific demographic that's watching this. Cause let's be real, me and you are Latino. We're in Southern California. We're in LA, IE, OC. Like our demo, you know what I'm saying? I know you got Heme Beezy and you be other places and shit, but
my boy F Nasty, bro. I'm fucking
no, really, F Nasty does
Nasty's
very
really sitting on a banger, bro. A lot of people, I'm not gonna say the feature, but it's his best song. Once we shoot this video, it's over. Like for real.
Shout out to F Nasty.
Yeah.
He was already popping before he continued to tattoo his face and stuff like that. So shout out to that fool.
But damn, I want to name all my artists. That's the thing. Like when you ask me that question, but I'm
can't. Drex. The execution of Drex is pretty good because that's only been a year max.
Yeah. He started.
I want to say it's a year max.
He started last January. Yeah.
So what? 13, 14 months.
Yeah. But who the fuck? I fuck with P-Face. P-Face is hard.
P-Face is going up.
He's going dumb. I fuck with his shit. I'm trying to think who else.
There was a clip that they put of us all getting popped, and he looked back into the camera, and he was like, and they used it.
I seen that. He even posted it up.
He's a young man, so that's funny. You know what I mean? He still has like his kid face.
Was the artist you were telling me about Chino Heme? Is that bro's name? Or no? Oh, okay.
Cause it's like I've been watching the chat, and then you told me something about a Heme artist. Like I don't know.
What was that? For those of you that have made it this far into the episode, feel free to please let us know what topics you would like us to talk about. If you fools are having issues in any specific areas of your fucking rap career, let us know. We might be able to talk about it.
Yeah, fill the chat up with some questions you want me to answer.
Straight up. F Nasty with the Blue Bucks clan. That might be a thing. What else do I got right here in my little wonderful notes? Nah, yeah, but remember, guys, if you guys are broke, BandLab exists. BandLab exists. You don't got a cameraman? Your iPhone 9 could still shoot you some fire videos.
For real.
No cap. You don't know how to edit? I think CapCut will edit that shit for you secretly. Big Ocho and Big Eyekon. Shout out to Strap the Trophy.
Shout out to Strap.
Strap's new mic drop, new honey pack mic drop is just sitting in my YouTube waiting for me to hit the release button. No cap. Hey, honestly, I was going through my files because, you know, I got to delete my files sometimes.
What do you think female rappers are lacking to blow up? It's the same shit. Just content, really. I feel like not a lot of females are doing vertical clips. Just a bunch of content.
Let me ask you this. Does it hurt or help a artist that could be considered like a good-looking girl or curvaceous or whatever, right? Should that girl over-sexualize herself or should she keep it to a minimum?
It's all about a fucking personality. Bro, he fucking paid $5 for that. That is crazy.
We have a super chat from the East Side Maniac himself, F Nasty, and it says,
after all them galaxies on TikTok, bro, that's how you gonna do me?
OTR.
After all them galaxies, bro.
Cobra's gang. That's crazy.
It's good. I'm not even tripping, bro.
What the hell were we even saying? Oh yeah, about girls over sexualizing themselves if they got it to flaunt it.
I mean, obviously that shit helps, but I'm not saying like Right now we're in a time it's all about personality. I feel like Sexy Red ain't the baddest, you feel me? But she got a cold personality, like
That's funny.
that just sells. Like people are laughing.
I mean, like, I was speaking specifically, like, on every post is them, like, nearly naked or in pasties or in body paint or in bikinis. Like, is that overdoing it? Or is it not? Do you sprinkle it? Do you
don't
sprinkle
need
it?
all. You really don't need all
If
that.
that's the case, make OnlyFans or what?
You don't need all that. You really don't. Even though I'm not gonna say it. I'll be like, yeah. Even though Ruby Rose be fucking.
Ruby Rose be doing all that extra shit?
You don't follow her?
Damn. Eyekon, bump that new clumsy.
And then he's gonna do the $2 one for this one, bro. Really?
Don't forget, I'm the
$5
reason
for the
honey
other one.
packs is a thing. You know, that's definitely debatable. I feel like, yes, you did indulge. That's like saying that's like saying like crackheads are the reason crack is a thing. You're just a user, baby. Respectfully. But shout out to the honey pack monster, F Nasty himself.
Nah, I'm the honey pack king. I don't know about him.
We can really get down.
Bro, F Nasty says that, bro, but he's gonna want to shoot me after he fights me.
F Nasty, let's work. Shout out to everyone in the
Hey,
chat.
I'm gonna have Aiden Ross put us on the fucking fight card in F Nasty. We're about to catch a real fade.
Damn, that would be something crazy. That's not fair though.
I wouldn't do it
You're
like
like
that.
in your best shape right now. You're going to the boxing gym. You're training. You have a personal boxing trainer. Bree, who's Bree? What's Bree? Who's Bree? What are we talking about right here? What are we talking about right here? Let's see here. Is this a new podcast icon? Yes, we're gonna do this podcast every Friday. So for all of you people that just be posted up on the internet, figure it out.
Oh, they're talking about the Bree artist that you post up.
This
That she's
worst,
a baddie with the flow.
Worst is going in right now. He wants me to talk about my gang banging era. He wants me to talk about going to the gym. What else? Worst? Let me know, perro. I would love to talk about with this. I would love to talk to you about this directly on FaceTime.
Wait, who?
Can you talk about why Girl Loves Dev and King Most Wanted don't drop under?
Well, Girls Love Dev, he got signed to Capitol.
Shout out to that.
Took him to Capitol Records.
He got upstream to
he
Capitol.
Stopped dropping under AK way back. King, you feel me? Still dropping. I think he still uses my platform. All these, they're all like all them artists are still my boys. Like I ain't fall off on none of them. Straight up.
Haha, shout out to F Nasty. I got that shooter build. Haha. Anything you want to leave the people with, my brother? We don't got to drag this shit out. Every Friday, tap in. We're going to figure it out. F Nasty.
F Nasty, come to the next one then, bro.
We're going to talk about his record deals that he's gotten and all the ferias and how to manage your money as an artist.
Okay. Ocho, you have any?
That's funny. Listen, guys, this is.
Let's let them fill up with some questions real quick before we get off.
If there's any more questions, let it rip.
Musically, though, none of that.
Yeah,
bullshit.
music questions. But yeah, Big Dudes is in. Skinny Boys is hungry. Big Dudes with Baddies is what we want to see in videos. Shout out to AKA Beto. I got a ball of snow. Show where you at. I need.
F Nasty. Nah, bro. You was acting fake this whole shit. I seen $5 to say you OTR. That's crazy.
That's fire.
Paid for that.
That's dedication. That's marketing. F Nasty was prepared to invest a few dollars in the marketing that he.
Bro, they're asking how much to play a song right now. We can't do that.
We are not playing a song right now unless you're prepared to give us a $100. That's fucked up, huh? But yeah, nah. So shout out to everyone. This has been Plugged In with Ocho and Eyekon. Episode 1 was Welcome to the Rap Game. Next Friday, we'll talk about something else.
Save it for the fucking podcast, F Nasty.
We can't wait. Yeah, you want to know what? When F Nasty comes, we're going to talk about record deals and possibly trying to not get scammed, trying to work out your best
How
deal
to get
for
out
you,
of a deal.
how to get out of a
Become
deal.
back independent. How
Yep.
to run it back up independently.
We're going to do
when
that.
you got a good team getting you features out here, good studio time.
Countless podcast opportunities.
Exactly.
Shout out to everyone in the chat. So now you fools know what we're going to talk about next week. Whether F Nasty decides to show up with us or not, that's what we're going to talk about.
He's not finna show her.
He's good for it. He might be a little late, but he's good for it. We're going to tell that fool 12 o'clock and he'll show up at 12:45 and it'll work out perfect timing. Shout out to everyone in the chat. Like I said, this has been the first episode of Plugged In with Ocho and Eyekon.
Hey,
We're going to get
I'm
nothing
ready,
but game.
Strap. I'm ready, for real, for real. The day I was supposed to go, I low-key had a little party night.
Oh, yeah.
But
That was
I'm
the
ready.
plan.
We gonna vlog that shit.
Monday.
Don't lie. Monday?
Yeah. Yeah, what the fuck?
All right. We gonna see.
I called you that morning like, okay, are we gonna go or not? And you're like, for real, bro. I drank a
You see
lot
it,
last
Nasty?
night.
The only reason why I'm tripping is because you didn't answer.
Do you have any missed calls?
Bro, I don't. He's a fucking. Oh, I do.
Okay.
Hey, Loki just popped up. I was about to get on his head.
All right. Well, it's been real. Plugged In with Ocho and Eyekon. I hope you guys got a couple of good piece of advice for
F
this.
Nasty, yes I do. Gang watch.
Maybe some of you fools are a little bit more advanced in the advice we gave you, but if not, we hope we're able to help some people out. Remember, all it takes is your cell phone for the beginning stages at the very least. If you don't got no bread, as long as you got a cell phone.
Hey, all the artists on here, I want to see y'all go dumb this weekend. Fucking content, do a freestyle video outside. Tag me in that shit. I want to see it.
F Nasty, if we don't talk until Friday morning, perro, come to my office by 12 o'clock on Friday. And we're going to go live just like we did today.
Have you guys been to Hollywood parties yet? Nah.
We have. What about you? Haven't you been to a Diddy party?
Okay, bro.
No, really.
I've been to his house before. He wasn't there though.
Are you sure he wasn't in one of the back rooms, perro?
Nah, you just used the studio King Most Wanted. They wanted to sign King back in the days.
Was there any baby oil?
Nah. It was none of that, bro.
He didn't get offered no special drinks and disappear.
No, we
For a
didn't
little while.
drink.
Where is King's Most Wanted right now?
What? I can't disclose that. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean?
And his life.
He's living good, living on his own, fucking relaxing.
That's good. Off a
Chilling.
rap.
Off a rap, yeah.
And some scams. Shout out to everyone. We're gonna wrap it up. This has been Plugged In with Ocho and Eyekon. Stay tuned for next Friday where we talk about deals in and out and other wonderful, funny things. Shout out to everyone in the chat. Big word. Shout out to you, Buckaroo. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Shout out to if you really knew me, you would know that's not how I spell my name, but clearly you don't. But I like. Oh, they fixed it. Shit, I like. All right, but yeah. With all that being said, Eyekon was there also, but they were in the back house. Haha. No sabo. Talk about that off air battle. Plugged In with Eyekon and Ocho. Act like you know.